This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan St. Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Cornhuskers will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches, because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Catch made on the out route. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Spartans.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field, 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Quick pass, the catch is made. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for some space. It's Parker. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They'll give it to the running back. Breaks into open space. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
1st and 10 play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Defense is coming after him. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Parker. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He can go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
They're going to run it. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Pass is caught. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. And the Spartans looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And the completion made. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Touchdown, Sparty. And 6 more points to the total.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in its first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, looking to throw it. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Jukes to get past a man.
They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Man, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense cannot be stopped. And now they'll set up for the point after. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Here he goes. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And the Spartans line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Caught by the receiver. Completion made, and the senior quarterback showing his toughness to take that hit.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Breaking tackles. They finally corral him at the 1.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Nebraska, 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Looking deep downfield to the left. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long run. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, that's 2 straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
And the receiver's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Nebraska.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Spartans will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Take it now, but not before he makes the first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Spartans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass this time. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And the Spartans line up with a first and goal. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Sparty. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
38, Nebraska, 21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Receiver makes the grab, makes the defender miss. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Spartans will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Michigan State. They are pouring it on now. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Cornhuskers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll ride the back again here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the back gets the football. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And looking to throw now on first down. It's complete. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there, coming up with that big interception.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The Spartans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Dump off caught by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Throwing off play action.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good.
And the margin remains 24. Still a 3-score game.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Spartans. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Automatic on the PAT. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Nebraska, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Nebraska offense looks like 1st and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much it...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball out to the 15.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking for his back. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Caught over the middle. It's Parker. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at his quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 300.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Chewing clock with the running game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense really clicking here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. And they're able to get him down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.